So let's head over to trackside for the start of race 3. Remember, it's a reverse grid with Wacky Racer and Aspect starting right at the back. So they've got it all to do to work their way through to the front. Can Wacky make it 3 out of 3, or is somebody else going to spoil his party? Let's see. So welcome back to Sardegna on track A reverse for race 3 of the day with the League 2 guys. It is a reverse grid, so if I can get the right camera, I always do this, and we shall run down the grid. As I say, reverse grid, so Max in the Supra on pole position, then we've got Big Mac in second, Angry Man third, fourth is Hodgie, Stealth is in fifth, Declan 6th, Viking 7th, Niggle in 8th, James Stephen is 9th, Robbie is 10th, Aspect 11th, and the winner of the previous 2 races is Wacky Racer all the way back down in 12th, so bit of work for him to do, and he is on the medium tyres as well. And I think Aspect is on the softs. Yes, he is. So that'll be an interesting race between these two. However, can Max show them all a clean pair of heels as he's going to take us into race 1, when turn 1, as we get this race started. So we'll wait for the lights to go out. That's a long pause, but they're gone. And we are away. Look like the Big Mac got a great start, as did Max. Angry Man also with another great start. But Max leads us into turn 1. The Big Mac's on the inside and manages to take it into turn 2. The Big Mac, a bit of door bumping there, but Hodgie has made his way up into second, Declan third, Max 4th, Viking 5th. No, Viking's gone up into 4th now. Max seems to be getting a little bit swamped. Where's he gone? Well, let's just have a go back and see what happened there, because Max is in 4th. He finds himself on the barrier at that tight turn. Oh, and that's what's done it. I think he's just tried to stay out of everybody's way, and he's got himself stuck to the barrier, so that's unlucky for Max. The Big Mac though out in front and trying to get away from Hodgie. So the Big Mac on the soft tyres, Hodgie on mediums, Declan on softs as well. We've got Viking Daddy in 4th. He had a good second race, did Viking, so he'll be wanting to get on the podium. And who's that's gone off in the background? Was it Wacky Racer? It was one of these two guys, so let's just go back. It was Wacky Racer. A very rare mistake then from Wacky. He's almost side by side with James. Now, has he just gone into this turn too quick? He has, and he's hit the barrier, and those barriers are like magnets. They grab hold of the car and they won't let go. So Wacky Racer back down into 9th. Got Niggle 10th, Stealth, and then Max. So back up to our current race leader, the Big Mac. Seems to have got himself a little bit of a breathing space, few car lengths, as we take turn 15 onto the home straight to cross the start finish line to start lap 2. So this is a great start for the Big Mac. He'll be loving this. Declan in second, although he's coming under a lot of pressure from Viking, so let's go on board with Viking. Ooh, I was gonna, oh dear me, I didn't say it, so it wasn't my curse. Let's just go back. So Viking trying to put Declan under pressure, and I think he's in the slipstream, and that may have just caught him out. He's just clipped that barrier with a rear end. He's lost control. It's spun him. Oof, good job he ghosted as well, as somebody went straight through the middle of him. Now he seems to have some engine problem, or was he stalled? He's got damage to the front and to the back. No, he's going. He's got the car going. So come on, Viking. just need another good recovery from you now. So back up to our leader, the Big Mac. Has Declan got a little bit closer? I think he may have done. So Declan in second, James with a half-second penalty in third. He's got his teammate Hodgie just behind. Now if Hodgie can get a little bit closer, he can take advantage of that penalty. Although he's coming under pressure from Aspect. Aspect has done a fantastic job. It's what are we on? Lap 2, and he is already challenging for the 4th position. So Aspect flying in this race. Hodgie doing everything he can to keep Aspect behind him. Hodgie on the medium tyres, so it's not going to be long before Aspect takes that position away. We'll just stick with these two guys for a minute. Let's go on board with Aspect. He's got a much better exit from that turn 15. Now side by side. As we approach turn 1, I think Hodgie has just given that place up there. I think he realised he wasn't going to make much of a challenge, and that's the Big Mac. Oh no! The Big Mac, our race leader. Oh, he goes off at turn 15. That allows Declan through. He's got onto the kitty litter. That's let James through as well. He's got Hodgie and Aspect bearing down on him. I think he's got dirty tyres as well as we approach the very fast left-hander, which is turn 1. And as so many have done before him, he has had a big snog with that barrier on the right, and that has dropped him all the way down to 10th. So I feel your pain there, the Big Mac. He was having a fantastic race. You've got to get them tyres cleaned before you start opening the taps. Excuse me. So Declan finds himself out in front now, and with a bit of a gap back to James. He's on soft tyres, so looking quite comfortable at the minute, Declan. Can't quite see what that said on the back of his car, but it's something about his rear end. If James can get close enough, we'll go on board and have a look. How rude. So James in second, Aspect third. So he's Aspect's done a fantastic job of getting up into onto the podium, considering he started way back down in, was it 10th or 11th. Hodgie in 4th. He's having a good race considering he's on the medium tyres as well, although he does have the two Jedis behind him of Robbie and Wacky. And Robbie has already pulled alongside and got his nose in front. Wacky Racer trying to get in the slipstream as well as Hodgie pushes Robbie along. This is going to be an interesting turn. Yeah, all three made it, so well done to those guys. So let's go on board with Hodgie. As we take turn 2, he looks in his mirror and that's what he sees. This is going to be a tight one. You can't go too wide, or can you? I think Hodgie trying to stay out of Wacky's way. Wacky had already decided to give the corner up. They are very tight, these turns. Now Wacky looking to make his move. You can just see in the mirror there Wacky's car as he all over the back of Hodgie. This is fantastic stuff. Hodgie doing everything he can to defend this line. That was a good turn from Hodgie, good defending. We can see Niggles join the party as well, so he started putting a bit of pressure onto Wacky. Oh no, Hodgie, oh, get off the grass. Oh, that was so unlucky. He just ran it wide, and that's allowed Wacky and Niggle through. Hodgie was doing a great job of defending against these guys then. So Hodgie finds himself down in 7th. He's got Angry Man now in 8th. Stealth in 9th. Now can Stealth put some pressure on Angry Man? Is he going to have a lock? No, he's not. I think Stealth has learnt from all the other crashes that everybody else has had is to not make the move there, although he's having a bit of a cheeky look up the inside here at turn 2, and he gets it done. What a great... Oh no, Stealth! I was just about to say, what an absolute great move from Stealth at turn 2. He goes for the inside line, he gets round, gets it done, and unfortunately I think he just got on the power too early. And it's a kiss with Barry R, and he's back down to 10th, so that's unlucky. Stealth. And Max down in 11th, so back up to our race leader Declan, looking comfortable at the minute. Just looking to see, you can just see James in the background. Now James will be looking to score some decent points in this race, with Wacky winning the previous 2, so as I said earlier, it could be all change at the top of the table, although James now coming under a bit of pressure from Aspect. As I say, Aspect has been the bridesmaid twice tonight, so he'll be looking to get himself in pole position and on that number 1 spot on the podium in this last race. He just needs to get a little bit closer to James, doesn't he, to make his move. Currently fastest lap though, as you've seen pop up with a 1:41. He's got about 6 minutes if he wants to make the move. He's getting closer and closer to James. All the time these are scrapping though, it's allowing Declan just to get that little bit further away. So let's just go back down to 4th, so we've got Robbie in 4th, he's got his teammate just behind him in 5th, Niggle still there in 6th, looking to put Wacky Racer under a little bit of pressure, and as we saw earlier, even Wacky can make mistakes. So that's what Niggle's hoping for. Big Mac now down in 7th and Hodgie in 8th. So I'm not sure what's happened to Hodgie, but he has certainly dropped off the pace. As I say, this track is not really suited to the Genesis, or that's what I found. I'm sure there are lots that tell me it's the best car for this track, and I'm just rubbish, and I'll take that. Stealth in 9th, Angry Man in 10th, then Max still down in 11th, but he's still going. Now then, we are 1 missing, and I think it is Viking. So Viking has had a retirement. Well, I'm not sure what's happened there, but Viking has retired from the race, so we are now down to 11 as we follow Declan, our current race leader. You can see Aspect has managed to get by James, so we missed that. Let's just go back and see if we can find when that was. Excuse me. So it was round turns 11 and 12. Oh, James had a bit of a moment. Let's just have a quick look at that again. I think it's the pressure coming from Aspect. I'm supposed to be following James, aren't I? Yeah, he's just ran it wide onto the kitty litter, and Aspect has said thank you very much and has pushed his way through into 2nd. And James will have to be careful now as well. He's got gravel on the tyres, so he needs to get them cleaned off, although this start finish straight should do that. But it has dropped him down to third, so valuable points slipping through James's fingers at the minute. So Aspect now on a charge. He's got just over 4 minutes to catch up with Declan. He can see him just in front. So Aspect absolutely flying around this track. Can he get onto the back of Declan and take that number 1 spot away from him? We'll come back up to these guys. Let's just have a drop down the order and see what's going on elsewhere. So Robbie running a little bit wide there in 4th. Got his teammate Wacky Racer just behind him, sitting in 5th. Remember, Wacky won the previous 2 races. Niggle in 6, not giving that 5th position up though, is he? He's still chasing Wacky. That's good racing from Niggle. The Big Mac in 7th, Hodgie down in 8th, Stealth is in 9th. Well, he's being put under pressure by Angry Man. Stealth on the inside. Oh, a bit of a door bash there, but nothing too serious. Stealth trying to get the cut back. Angry Man still keeps his nose in front. Turn 10, and Angry Man has just managed to stay in front of Stealth, although Stealth still challenging. Into 13 and 14. And then final turn onto the start finish straight, and this is where Stealth needs to get as close as he can. So we're on board with Stealth as he's chasing Angry Man down. He's in the slipstream. Well, he's weaving about a bit. Not sure what all that's about. Whether he's just trying to put Angry Man under a bit of pressure. Now this is where he made his move last time, and it was a great move until he got on the power too early. Well, he's got around there safely this time, although Angry Man did gain a few metres on him. Oh, and Angry Man's got himself on the grass now. Stealth, can he make a move and get that spot away? He can. Or not. Yes, he has. So Stealth goes up into 9th. Just got to hold it together around this turn. Well done, Stealth, up into 9th. Angry Man still all over the back of him though. He doesn't want to let that spot go, does he? Great shot of those mountains in the background. I'm not sure what the mountains are. Well, considering this is a fictional track, they're fictional mountains, but very impressive nevertheless. So I'm going to just go back up to our race leader and just see what is going on here. It does look like Aspect is gaining on Declan. It definitely is gaining. We've got, less than a minute. This will definitely be the last lap. So Declan, can he hold on to that number 1 position? Or can Aspect catch him up and take it away? We don't have a driver of the day vote, but I think if we did, I think it would be Aspect would definitely be in the running for it. He's had 2 second positions and then made his way all the way from, I think it was 11th up into 2nd. Now Declan just has to keep his cool, keep it together. We're going around 10 and 11, or 11 and 12, sorry. And 3 more corners. So we'll show you with Declan as he takes turn 15 onto the start finish straight, and it doesn't look like anybody's catching Declan now. It was a brave effort from Aspect, but Declan's going to take the win, and well deserved. Aspect second again, James in third, Robbie's going to bring it home in fourth, Niggle fifth, just ahead of Wacky Racer in sixth. The Big Mac is going to be seventh. Quite a gap from Wacky Racer back to the Big Mac. But well done to him in seventh. Hodgie is going to take eighth. And we've got the Angry Man weaving his way across the line for ninth. Stealth in 10th, and Max is going to be bringing it home in 11th. So that was race 3. If you've enjoyed these races, just remember to hit that like button, and if you've not already subscribed, if you would do so, that would help us out tremendously. So thank you very much for watching as we see Max cross the line for 11th, and we should catch you all next week when we are at St. Croix B in France. See you next week. So there we go. Wacky Racer didn't have it all his own way today. A fantastic result for Declan. Aspect coming in second for the third time today, so some brilliant points for him. It's all going to be changed at the top of the table, with James losing out on some very valuable points. So looking forward to next week already. Remember, if you like these videos, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. It would help us out tremendously. We're hoping to get to 100 subscribers by the end of the month. I know it's only a couple of weeks away, but I'm sure we can do it. Anyway, catch you all next week.